Well, losing a loved one is already one of the hardest things anyone can go through, but imagine visiting their resting place only to find their grave marker gone. It happened to one Midland widow who says she was never warned about the change in policy. Cameron Leal has her story.
What should have been the place of peace has instead brought more heartbreak.
My husband was my answered prayer. He was my lighthouse, literally, and I told him that all the time. He was my lighthouse in every storm. He was my go-to, my safe place, my entire reason for being. I don't want to cry.
She laid her late husband to rest at Ellis Rest Haven Funeral and Memorial Park, a place she often visited to find comfort, until one day his grave marker was gone.
The feeling and the despair, it was like losing him all over again. His marker was gone like within 4 days of when I was last there.
No email, no call, no notice. And when she finally reached out, she learned about a new policy limiting temporary markers to 60 days, requiring families to buy permanent headstones directly from the cemetery. And behind her husband's marker, a small date, November 6, 2025, had been written, marking when it would be removed if a permanent headstone wasn't purchased.
If the policies changed in July, and here we are in October, and they have their cleanup in October, but that head thing was there. But when I spoke to the office, they said, well, it shouldn't have been out there. It's already going on a year. You should have ordered a headstone by now.
For her, those visits to her husband's grave were sacred.
It's a way of honoring him and just reflecting back on all the memories and promises that we made to each other that we don't really ever get to live because he is gone. It's just an emptiness.
When we reached out to Ellis Rest Haven, they shared a statement saying their top priority is serving families with care and compassion. The cemetery says regular cleanups are necessary to keep the park safe and that temporary markers removed during that process can be replaced upon request.
I'm worried about all those families that don't know that they're doing this, that they've removed nameplates, that when they come up, that they feel what I felt and what my children and what my children and my grandchildren felt at not being able to find their pawpaw or not being able to find their dad. I mean, that was really hard.